That was for Jeff. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. It is midnight here in Texas. I probably shouldn't be doing this stream this late, but what the hell, you know? Why not? Why not? I don't do things the normal way. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. Chris Courage is number one. He gets the pinned comment and a very special place in my heart. Chris is the guy who has done all my mods for all my consoles. I tell you this every time I see him because you need to know if you're looking for somebody that can work on your system and do something, this is the guy to talk to, Chris Courage. Also, I want to welcome Jeffrey. Jeff is here. Ever play any of the Let's Play Japanese baseball games? I have not. I have not played those. And the Jinx is with us. What's up, dude? Casey, how are you making time for me? Like, you should be, I don't know where you are or what you're doing right now, but I should not be on your mind. But thank you for being here. Casey is doing a lot. He's doing a lot. Jeff says, Cyrus, are you dancing this music before you turn the camera on? Yes, I was. Big Block Plymouth is also here. He says, I'm going on the assumption this Dreamcast stream will be an extended play of Seaman. Well, often at night. Hang on, give me a second on that one. No. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I saved the Seaman for later. Anyway, sorry, I had to do something there. We're going to look at some games I burned on for my Dreamcast. Some of these are recently released. There's a few that I couldn't get that don't actually work on original hardware. If you use a disc, you have to use like an optical disc emulator, an ODE plugin of some kind to actually use it on real hardware. For example, the new port of Grand Theft Auto 3 can't play it on original hardware, unfortunately, because I don't have that. I don't have that ODE thing. I could play it on an emulator, but if I'm doing that, why am I playing the Dreamcast one? I don't know. So I didn't do that one. But I did do the first one up here, which is Wipeout. Yes, there is a version of the original Wipeout, the PlayStation racing game. It was also released for PC, and I believe that this port for the Dreamcast is a port of the PC version. So we're going to take a look at that first. Yeah. So I'll probably get copyrighted on this stream, and that it is what it is. This music apparently in Wipeout is like aggressively pursued with copyrights. So I imagine that will happen. Anyway, this version, it's there might be a few little bugs, like you might notice something here or there, but for the most part, it's pretty much complete. And it runs absolutely great. It runs really, really good. But let's check it out. Let's play a little bit of this. I got my Dreamcast hooked up here. They even give you a little Psygnosis logo on your Dreamcast VMU screen. That's pretty cool. You want to see it? I'll show it to you. Hang on. You probably won't even be able to see it. See that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. The Dreamcast. I love you, Dreamcast. Chris says, nice. Yeah, Wipeout just came out a week or so ago. Yep. So there's choices you can make as far as the game setup. They give you some, you can customize the controls. Oh, by the way, I am, this is all being output through S-Video, because I don't want to keep messing with trying to figure out which games work with the VGA and which don't. So I'm just doing everything through S-Video. So it might not be quite as sharp as it could be otherwise, but I think it looks pretty good. So anyway, but like in the video options, they do give you several things you can play with if you want to try different stuff. Different types of filters and shading, rendering distance. You can actually show your frames per second, do all this stuff. I'm not going to mess with any of that, but it is there if you want to do it. Yeah, you can actually, they included as a toggle the extra stuff that you unlock. So you can just turn it on right here. You don't have to go through all that to do all that stuff. But we're not gonna really. I am terrible at the original Wipeout, by the way. I'm not good at this game, like at all. It's back in the day. I used to play this quite a bit, and back then I kind of did halfway decent, but I've never been really good at it. So we'll just do a single race, and I'll just use the regular cars. See all the different tracks. These tracks are hard as hell. Even the first one is hard. I think my sound might be glitching a little. Hopefully not. Okay, here we go. You can use the D-pad, or you can use the analog, and it works really good with the analog. So that's a nice bonus. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. It's not even funny. If I was like playing on a big TV, I think I would do better. Playing on my monitor, looking at my monitor screen, it's to me a little bit more difficult to get into the racing games. So this is like, I don't know if I would say that this is the way I would like to play Wipeout from now on, because honestly I don't. The first Wipeout is, like I said, hard, so it's not necessarily my favorite Wipeout. I wish they would do this for Wipeout Excel, because that was also released on PC. And if they could port Wipeout Excel to Dreamcast, then we would be in business, because that's my favorite Wipeout. I would love to have that on Dreamcast. Man, I keep running into every. I hit all the walls. I hit all the other people. Ugh. They hit me with every weapon they have. I suck at this. And then if I hit them like that, I always run into them from behind. I can never get around these people. But it's like that on the PlayStation as well. It's like every version that I've played of this. Saturn version, PlayStation, and this one. I will say, playing this at 60 frames, higher fidelity, this is nice. It's very nice. Wow, I actually didn't get hit with the mines. It's amazing. Damn it. How dare you? Oh, see? Get off me! I used to have a steering wheel for my PS1, and I actually played this with that steering wheel, and I did better than I did with a controller. And that steering wheel was not a good steering wheel. It was like an Interact steering wheel. The foot pedals fell apart. They actually just fell apart completely. And I was careful with it too. I wasn't rough with it or anything. It just fell apart. They don't make them like they used to. Huh? Hey, Betsy? Of course he puts on a shield as soon as I pull out that rocket. This isn't going to help me. Seems like it would help me. Yeah. Bastards. Oh, man. Literally hit everything I can hit. And I missed the freaking weapon. Go. Well, 4th place. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Chris says, I have mixed feelings on getting an ODE for Dreamcast. I know they make things more convenient, but there's something more fun about putting a disc in the system, even if it's burned. You know what, Chris? I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I feel the same way. That's why I'm happy with my Sega Saturn backup unlocker, and I'm happy with the burned discs I use for the turbo graphics and stuff. And on Dreamcast, yeah, I'm fine with it. As long as the CD-ROMs work. Yeah. But if they ever stop working, I happen to know somebody that works on CDs and can fix CD-ROMs. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, Chris. But I do happen to... I know a guy. Salvador. What's up, Salvador? Welcome. Interact. Yeah, their stuff is hit or miss. Yeah. Big Block, I thought you were going to say Mad Cats for the wheel. Well, I don't think it was Mad Cats. I think it was Interact. This was many years ago. I believe it was like 97, 96, 97, something like that. So, yeah. Okay. We're going to take a look at a bunch of stuff. This was just the first game that I wanted to real quickly just take a look at here. I'm just going to randomly play different things. Hope you're okay with that. All right, hang on just a second. Burn discs. You go back in there. All right, the next one we're going to look at has been out for a little while, but I hadn't ever played it on here until recently. Until today, actually. Doom 64 for Dreamcast. Yeah, I know that's weird, right? An N64 game ported to Dreamcast. But you know, this was re-released on modern consoles and stuff with like a bunch of improvements and stuff. And this is also improved. This is much, much better than the N64 version. So we'll see how it goes. We'll check it out together. Let's do that. Here we go. Yeah, I just been burning discs like crazy. I found a whole bunch of shmups that I have never played. And some other games too. Some other interesting things that I had never tried. Hopefully you guys can hear the game when it's going. If you have any trouble hearing anything or if anything's too loud, just let me know. Except for me, if I'm too loud, sorry. I'm a loud old man. I love this little opening thing. Cool as hell. I remember back in the day I rented this game and I just thought it was Doom. I didn't know it was like a whole nother thing, you know? And I saw this for the first time. I was like, whoa, cool. And then of course you play the game and it's like, what am I playing? Salvador, I tried Doom 64 on Xbox. It made me dizzy. Oof. That's not good. That's not good. I had a friend that would get nauseous anytime he played anything 3D. In fact, it's funny you say that. Doom, the original Doom on the Atari Jaguar, he got it on there. My friend got it for the Jaguar. It was only me and him, the only two people I knew that had Jaguars. And he got Doom, and he got motion sick playing it. Absolutely. He just wasn't used to 3D stuff, you know? Back in the day. Chris says, it's not all that weird. There are other Dreamcast games that are better than the N64 versions. Star Wars Pod Racer, Army Men, South Park games, Vigilante 8. Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right. It's really not a weird thing that the Dreamcast version is better. I mean, I think this game is awesome on the N64, you know? It's just an awesome game. It's really not... It's like I don't know. It's like a mix of Doom and Quake and its own thing. It's very interesting. Oh, look who it is. It's our buddy, our pal, DJC Game Studios. What's up, Chuck? I'm feeling great and want to say I love you. You know what, Chuck? I love you too. We all love you, Chuck. We do. Jon Snow says he loves you. But he was talking shit about that cow cat, though. I don't know. I guess there's some kind of beef going on. I don't know. They're making YouTube videos about each other, apparently. Chuck says, also, I DoorDashed Del Taco for only $33. Achievement unlocked. Good job, Chuck. Del Taco. I don't think we have Del Taco here in Dallas-Fort Worth, but we have a lot of taco places. Zim, zam, zoom. Yes, sir. Okay, what all can you set here? Let's see. Filtering, quality, ultra, low, medium. We'll do ultra, yes. Frame per second, uncapped, 30, uncapped, yep. Interpolate. We'll leave that off. Quit doing that. Okay, here we go. Return. Display. VMU display? Oh, what's that do? Base? Oh, okay. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see how that works. I have to see it in the game, I guess. Movement. Oh, I don't have my Rumble Pack hooked up. Okay, this will be fun. Alrighty. Create game note. Yes. VMU full. Oh. Okay. We'll just skip that. Look at this. Knee deep in the dead, lost levels, absolution. Huh. I wonder if absolution is the N64 stuff. Let's see. Surviving the poison of evil has pushed sanity to the edge. The doctor's treatments are of little help. Nightmares of so many demons pouring through will not stop. The outpost at Phobos was left dead in a nuclear haze. However, hell has reached back in. Something has distorted reality and resurrected decaying carnage back into hideous living tissue. The mutations are devastating. The demons have returned even stronger and more vicious than before. As the only one who has survived the horror, the mission is clear. Merciless extermination. Rip and tear until it is done. I added that. That's not it. Okay, so look at this. Oh, who's shooting me? Wow, he's shooting me already. How dare he? I don't remember that. Maybe I was playing on easy mode when I played this before. Blowed him up. Blowed him up good. Oh, hello. Okay, how do I switch? There we go. Yeah, who wants some? Piece of cake. DJC says, Cowcat destroys all animals. He already bit me. It's a dick, yes. Big Block, good move on the DoorDash, no driving needed. Nope, do not drive, Chuck. Do not drive. Taco time. Oh, you can strafe with the triggers. Okay, cool. Well, that'll make controlling this really fun. Strafing with the triggers works really good. Me like it. Oh, crap. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Sheesh. So I gotta have to... Oh yeah, I remember this. Gotta like run across... Oh, who's shooting? Oh, those guys. Who do they think they are? Going around leaving scars. Ah, oh, damn it. I was there and I messed it up. Now we're talking. There we go. Oh yeah. Can't go there yet. I love Doom. Why don't you marry it? Damn it. This actually controls really good on the Dreamcast. This is good. You know, it's funny, the Joy-Cons start having issues for a lot of people. You know, the PS5 controller seems to have issues for some people after a little while with the sticks. Dreamcast controllers, still working great. No problems. Never had a problem with any Dreamcast controller. They don't make them like they used to. Ah, damn it, I messed that up. Ah, damn it. One more time. There we go. We got the key. We've got the power. Does it open on this side too? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else here. That might be it. That might be the only thing. I only have 5 health? Oh my gosh. Wow, how am I still alive? Gotta find some health. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Alright, I guess it's time to go in the blue door. Doom said no. I asked. That's funny. Part of this looks so much like Quake. I keep expecting to hear the random grunts. Yeah. I keep expecting to hear the 9 Inch Nails songs. Sorry. Nine Inch Nails is doing the soundtrack to the new Tron movie. They've been doing, like, Trent Reznor and his buddy Atticus have been doing a bunch of soundtracks. Actually I think they won an Oscar for one of them. I can't remember which one. Maybe it was that one about Facebook. I can't remember. I finally got around last year to watching The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. They did the soundtrack for that as well. That's a disturbing movie. Hello. Okay, I'm dead. That didn't go well. That went the opposite of well. That's not how I intended that to go. There's also an interesting port of Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein, however you want to say it. I want to show you this because it's a PC, it's a port of the PC game, but they combine some of the stuff from the 3DO version. It's kind of weird. Hang on. Urgh, get out of my case. CD don't want to come loose. There it is. Check this out. This is weird, but it's cool. Sega. Look, they even put the 3DO logo on it. I assure you this is playing on my Dreamcast. Although it is really good on the 3DO. I think they just ripped this video straight off the opening of the 3DO version. It's not, I think it actually looks a lot better on the 3DO, that video right there. We're just gonna skip the video. We don't need to watch that. Now look at this. So that's, I mean, this is the PC version. Copyright 1992. Sound Blaster. But it's going to have CD music. So pretty cool. That's from the 3DO version. I don't really want to mess with that. Okay. Frame rate's a little weird. It's like hitching a little bit. I think I'd probably rather play this on the actual 3DO. This doesn't have strafing. Maybe I have to set it up. I don't know. I'm guessing this is not going to have the enhanced graphics either. The 3DO version and the Jaguar version have enhanced sprites for the enemies that you fight. I'm betting this does not have that. Yeah, it looks like this is just a straight PC port with 3DO music and stuff. It's still pretty cool though. Alright, there it is. Chris says it's always cool seeing homebrew ports of PC games for the Dreamcast or Xbox because it makes you think of what could have been. However, any first-person shooter I'd rather just play on a PC because of the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Okay. Wolfenstein. Although it's nice that there's a port of Half-Life for the Dreamcast because hard to, I mean, the Half-Life that's on Steam, the Half-Life Source, that version got kind of messed up somehow. Doesn't work like it's supposed to. So Half-Life for the PlayStation 2 and for the Dreamcast are actually pretty cool to have. There's an English translated, there's several English translations that have come out recently. One of them I saw that had been done was Capcom versus SNK 2. This is a pretty new English translation that got released. So we'll check that out a little bit. Kind of turn the page a little. Dreamcast controller is not what I would consider ideal for fighting games. There are some Dreamcast controllers you can buy that are more suited for fighting games, but it gets the job done. It's just, you know, it's not as good as like a Saturn controller.
All records are made to be broken.
This is a fantastic fighting game. Absolutely.
Capcom versus SNK2.
Alright.
Here we go.
Let me make sure I get my buttons set, because otherwise this is not going to go very well. Alright, low punch. Let's see, I want high punch. Yep, that's what I want. L, I want to be medium kick, low kick, high kick, and right would be medium punch. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. I was just thinking, I hope your thumb is ready for a work on a Dreamcast controller, yeah. We'll just do... single match.
This is the first dream event of the 21st. Great! I knew that groove was enough. Millionaire Fighting 2001 is about to begin. Keep rocking, baby.
Oh yeah.
Next location is Aomori. This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a surprise attack.
Damn it. Oh yeah.
This battle is about to explode. Fight! Wow, they
How dare you? Boom shakalaka. My only criticism of this game is that the sprites are a little bit too low res compared to the backgrounds. It seems like the backgrounds, especially if you play, you know, I think this is a game works with a VGA. Well, anyway, when I'm playing this on a CRT anyway, I can definitely see it.
Next location is Shanghai.
Shanghai.
This battle is about to explode.
Jiggle physics. Her name's not Mai, her name's Oh My. Oh yeah.
Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with
I don't think they remade the sprites. Yeah, I don't think so either. It plays great though. It really does. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I guess a win is a win. So, not just Doom, not just Wolfenstein, but there's some other 3D games also. We're not going to play all of them. Like Hexen, there's a version of Hexen that's also a port of the PC version of Hexen. That one's not very pretty. It actually is kind of ugly. It plays okay, but it's, I don't know, it looks kind of dingy. Wow, I didn't realize that he was in this. I didn't know they had Samurai Showdown characters in this. I mean, it is SNK, Capcom versus SNK. I should have expected that. I don't know, I just didn't. I was thinking more of King of Fighters, or, you know, stuff like that. Oh, ouch. Damn. We're lucky we didn't get hit by these Jeeps.
Live and let die.
Live and let die. When you think of Live and Let Die, do you think of Paul McCartney or Axl Rose? Where do you go? Where do you go first? I go to Axl Rose first. I can't help it. Oh yeah.
Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That doesn't matter to me because the
Well, I got more stuff I want to look at, so hang on. We're gonna check out something else. Not really putting too much time into any one of these games. Just jumping around here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on. I found a whole bunch of shmups that I hadn't really played. Some really nice looking ones too. So we're going to check out some of those. Here's one I never even heard of before, but caught my eye. We'll check it out. Play a little bit. This sort of thing. It's called Border Down. Have you ever heard of this? I never heard of this. Bassarino. What's up, dude? Welcome. It's got a pretty cool little opening sequence here. We can check it out for a second before we play it. Trying to pull a fast one? Yeah. That's right. I'm trying to pull a fast one. Wait a minute. What does that mean? It could mean a lot of things, I guess. I don't know what you mean by that. The last line. What up, dude? Yeah, I never heard of this game. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna play this because I never heard of this game. It's all Japanese. I guess we'll do beginners because I don't know what I'm doing. Cyrus playing a shmup? What a shocker. Pretty good graphics, huh? Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Crap. Oh my. Oh my, what's happening here? Basserino says, LOL, I never know when you're streaming. I just wake up and happen to catch you. So I guess they're all fast from that view. From a certain point of view. Yes, Basserino. Chris says, I like this one. It's not bullet hell all the time, like a lot of post-year 2000 shooters are. Yeah, that's the problem, I think, is a lot of the Dreamcast shmups are very bullet hell. Absolutely. I'm not a big fan of the bullet hell stuff. I mean, graphically, it's a beautiful game, but, yeah. We'll check out some more of these. We got a whole bunch of good ones. Hang on. We got good ones. We got, hang on. Don't go anywhere. Hang on. Yeah, yes. Who are you? I'm a cop, you idiot. This is a good one. This one looks nice. Some of these are 2D, not 3D graphics. And they look pretty good too. I like good graphics. Yeah, I reckon. And I also like them French fried taters. Have any Tony Crocs? What? You mean Tony Hawk? Tony Crocs? Pro Skater? It's like the knockoff version of Tony Hawk. Yeah, I have Tony Hawk 2, I think. Tony Croc's Pro Slow Cooker, yeah. Or Tony Country Croc. It's butter. This works with the D-pad or the analog, either one. And this is nice. The music, the graphics, very nice. Feels almost like an advanced PC Engine shmup. Like if the PCFX had been focused on better things, I would imagine a game like this on the PCFX. Nice graphics. Ah, damn it. Very bullet hell though. At least it lets you continue and restart immediately. You don't have to go through a bunch of crap. Damn it. Got him. Got him. Chris says that's when you have to... Hang on, let me pause it. Oh, come on, pause it. Whoa. It's like unpausing itself. That was weird. Chris says, that's when you have to play Tony Hawk as a person wearing Crocs. There you go. Bastarino, I used to love that game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Oh yeah, that's a great game. That's the one I played the most out of all of them. Last line, PCFX was like mainly visual novels and such, right? Full motion stuff, visual novels, mainly full motion stuff. Yeah. It was sad, you know, it had such potential, and I think that at that time, at that moment, nobody knew exactly what to focus on for the future, and NEC gambled on full motion video, and that was not the right choice. But nobody knew, you know, it is what it is, right? Last line, move up as soon as you unpause, you're about to get shot. I couldn't move fast enough. It's alright, no big deal. Wow, that was terrible. Ah, damn it. It's a little too much bullet hell stuff. I much prefer, like Chris, like what you were saying earlier, I prefer a shmup that's more about navigation and, you know, traditional shooter stuff. bullet hell stuff, it's always been, it's just, I mean, in an arcade especially, this kind of stuff is really annoying because you just burn through quarters. Ah, damn. But it is a really cool looking and sounding game for sure. We have more to look at. We have more games to check out. So let's do that. Da-da-da. This one's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. It's called Redux Dark Matters. I don't know if you ever heard of this one. Last line, if you like stuff along the lines of Myst, Blueprints is a must play. Oh, okay. Not huge into those types of games, but that one is something. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played that. Some are saying game of the year already, and I think a case could be made. Really? Okay. Ah, shit. Damn. I'll just get my ass handed to me on this game. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's pretty hard. Redux? I don't know how you say it. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, I guess. I don't know. Redo, Redux, Redo. I don't know. Let's check out a different game. That one's kind of hard. We'll do something besides a shmup. It's a lot of shmups. I have a lot more shmups too, so. There's other things to check out. And it's not all new stuff. Like some of the stuff is not new at all. It's just new to me because I never played it, or for whatever reason it kind of just evaded my attention. Here's one that I never heard of, which I'm very surprised that I never heard of because it seems pretty cool. This is called Zombie Revenge. It's got a House of the Dead thing going on. Chris says, I'm sure you're correct. I had forgotten about that game and my brain immediately thought ducks. Yeah. Sega, as they say in Australia. Sega. I'm going to let it run for just a second so you can see what it does here. I think I had seen ads for this game or something, but I never played this game. Sega Saturn. Zombie Revenge. Government top secret plan. Okay. You know it's a top secret plan because they just told you. It was a top secret plan to utilize the dead for military use. But just before it was ready for operation, all was thrown into darkness by someone unknown. A year later, the city had become the home of the dead. Who? Why? The only thing that is certain is the world's fate is in the hands of 3 agents. I gotta make the acting way worse than that. I gotta hit all the wrong inflections. Oh no, don't kill me. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. So you can see this is kind of a beat 'em up. It's not a shoot 'em up. It's interesting. It's like House of the Dead meets I don't know, like Streets of Rage kinda, but you use guns and stuff. You're not really, I mean, you are beating them up, but you're also shooting them. Yeah, you can see right here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bassarino, isn't every city the home of their own dead? Well, that's good. That's true. That's a good point. Last line. I think I've seen Retro Bro play this. Really? I've never played it. I've never seen it played. Chris, love me some Zombie Revenge. It's a blast 2-player. I bet it would be. I bet it would be. It plays like Dynamite Cop. It looks very similar. Well, it doesn't look super similar because of the zombies and stuff, but it, yeah. My cat is screaming again. Jon Snow looks, he gets kind of anxious sometimes and just starts screaming. Difficulty, very easy, yes. Let's do very easy. Oh yeah, we gotta be Linda. Wow. Interesting looking laptop. Look at the folder names. HOD, House of the Dead.
He's the one making the zombie. To catch him, we have to follow. Let's go.
There you go. That's that acting we're talking about. Classic crap acting. Linda is stacked. Man, she's fighting in the short shorts. Man, Streets of Rage would be so much easier with a gun. Oh, I want that gun. Oh, they got machine guns. The freaking zombies have guns. That's not right. How the hell do zombies have guns? Come on, die, dude. Sheesh. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Look at her. Hello.
Here, take this. A man
What?
with
Take
golden
what?
eyes
Oh,
to give it to
I'm
you.
sorry. I was paying attention to something
How
else.
did I get myself into this mess?
Chris says, we have to go. There are zombies. What is this, William Shatner? We have to go. There are zombies. Bassarino, see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? Yeah. You see what happens, Lebowski? Last line, they had guns in Resident Evil 4 and 5, so they copied this. Aha! Stolen assets. Resident Evil is a scam. It's a scam, bro. Bassarino, take the change into tighter wardrobe. Yes. Oh, I got the machine gun. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Something's here.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Oh, grenade. How do I use a grenade? Oh, wow.
Forgive me.
I don't know how to use a grenade, though. As soon as I get hit, I'm losing it. Come on, man. Can't get away from this guy.
Forgive me.
I don't know how to do this grenade. Come on, man. Let me get the grenade. I have no idea how to use a grenade. Oh, I guess I killed him. And I threw the grenade, and I don't know how I threw it, but I did.
Is that another
Alrighty.
zombie too?
pipe.
Ooh, I got a pipe. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Congratulations, you made it here. I am not your enemy. Choose a card. If you're still alive, eventually... let's do that one. Card seals your fate. Haha. Do you know... Wow, it's reading. I can't read this. It's going too fast. Okie doke. That was weird. This game's so... It's exactly House of the Dead. It's the same exact type of experience. Damn. Wow.
Forgive me.
Forgive me. Yes. Alright. That's enough of that. It's fun. It's Resident Evil with all the boring stuff removed. Yeah, it's a fun game. For sure, for sure. I'm not saying that it's not fun. It's good. Du-du-du. Du-du-du. I'm just looking through my games. Give me just a minute. I'll find a nice racing game. Let's see. Where did I put all my racing games? There we go. You know, you can't go wrong with racing games. Well, I guess you can go wrong. You find a bad one, really bad one. But there are some nice ones on this console. Let's play Test Drive Le Mans. Let's try that one a little bit. A little bit. Last Line Racing Games is one thing Dreamcast wasn't the greatest at, but it has some good ones. Uh-oh. Is it not going to load? Oh, hang on. Might have to clean the disk off. Oh yeah, this disc is really dirty. Give me just a second. I don't know how it got that dirty. Sheesh. Look, we're back in 1998, everybody. Dreamcast wasn't even out in the United States. Yeah, I don't know if this disc is going to work. I might have to make another copy of this because it looks kind of yucky. I really don't know what happened to it. Weird. We'll see if it works. It might not, though. Progress. Oh, there we go. Tokyo Extreme. Oh, yeah. I got Tokyo Extreme Racer and Extreme Racer 2. I got Sega GT. I got Vanishing Point, Daytona. Obviously, Sega Rally. Metropolis Street Racer. Yep. I have retail copies of man, this disc is not going to work. Okay. Play something else. Metropolis Street Racer is really good. It's kind of hard though. Control is a little. I haven't played it in so long though. Yeah, this is a retail disc on this one. Look, I'll show you. I don't have all of my cases anymore. Unfortunately, I took all my games and put them in this book many years ago. And back when I got divorced, a lot of my cases for my games and boxes for like I still kept my original box for my PS2 and a whole bunch of stuff, GameCube, all that, and all that got thrown in the trash. Actually, it was bad times. So unfortunately, I don't have all of my cases. I have a few things. Like I got a few things. I have all these sleeves for the Dreamcast magazine discs. But most of my cases, unfortunately, I don't have anymore. It's a bummer. It's not ideal. Chris says, I wasn't a fan of the Control Metropolis Street Racer either. I'm happy to hear you dislike them as well. It's been so long since I played this. We'll see how this goes, because I remember not really liking the controls in this. Daytona, it's fine. Sega Rally, I like the controls in that. Sega GT's not as good. Tokyo Extreme Racer 1 and 2 are very good. I don't know about Vanishing Point. The Suzuki, well, I can't remember. I have a couple different motorcycle games. Suzuki All-Star Racing and Ducati World Racing. One of those is good, one of them's not. The F1 racing game is actually pretty good. There's some good racing games. I'll have a retail copy of Tokyo Extreme Racer. I wonder if I have. Let me look at I forgot what all discs I own. Hydro Thunder, Trick Style. Trick Style's not really a racing game. Kind of a racing game. Sega Rally. Chris says it got such high reviews at the time, and I always thought there was better racing games on the system. I think the same thing. I mean, I know everybody loves it. And I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just wish the controls were a little better. Test Drive 6, Rush 2049. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to get those too. I don't have those. Last Line. I know this was same devs that eventually went on to do Project Gotham Racing. Yep. Hydro Thunder and Trickstar are great. Absolutely. Trickstyle doesn't support the VGA. That's one of the reasons. There's games that don't. That's why we're doing this with this video, because I can't figure out, you know, I'm not going to be switching back and forth between two different cables. Oops, aye. There, that's good. Can I just start? Do I really have to do this? Ugh. My nickname is 3. My last name is 4. That's right. I will now be known as 3. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not saving this. We're just goofing around. Oh, I wonder if the internet works on here. Yeah, I don't even have a landline to even hook up. I've never been able to get that broadband adapter, but I don't think you can use it either. I think you have to do that special, like, there's a way you can get online with the Dreamcast, but I'm not real sure how you do it. Alright, so how do I race? Last sign, I don't know, never mind. I guess the Dreamcast has more good racers than I thought. There's a few good ones. Wow, did I hit the wrong button? I guess I hit the wrong button. Oh. View and exhibition. It's not actually a... Okay, how do I... I'd like to race, if that's possible. Guess we'll do a test drive.
This is Rock 101. Solid rock.
Chris Courage, Dream Pi. It's a Retro Pi setup to convert the 56K modem hookup to an Ethernet connection. Kind of pointless though, as there aren't many people online using it. Yep. Those late 90s sound effects people did quality work. They don't make menu sounds like they used to.
3, 2.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I know I'm getting copyrighted on this stream, so it's whatever. You know, I was talking all that shit about the controls. I don't know. Right now, it's not that bad. Of course, there's not other cars out here. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Let me refrain from making any statements until I play for a little bit. Oh yeah. Brakes suck. This track is really small. That's why that's another reason I didn't like this game that much. I mean, I like it, but I think the tracks are kind of crappy. Alright, whatever. It is a weird spot in between an arcade and Gran Turismo. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna play something else. I don't really want to play this one. We'll do that Tokyo Extreme Racer. How about Tokyo Extreme Racer 2? That one's pretty good. Chris says you might like Super Runabout, excuse me, on the Dreamcast. It's kind of like GTA was for driving missions, kind of driver-ish. I don't think I ever played that one either. Super Runabout. I have to remember to look for that. Don't know if you knew, but they apparently have a new Tokyo Extreme Racer on early access on Steam right now. Really? I did not know that. I'm learning all kinds of things today. Thank you, Last Line. 10 points for educating me on that last line. And 10 points for Chris for the Super Runabout suggestion. Bassarino, you can also have 10 points. And Chris, Last Line, Bassarino, you guys... I'm going to keep you guys getting points all night. It's fine. Oh, I don't have to buy that. That's right. So I've got 15,000. That's the only one I can get, I think. Oh, I can't even get that. It's 44,000. Yeah, I don't think I can afford any of those cars. Probably have to start with Class C. Yeah, I can get one of these shitty cars. Can't get that one. Yeah, that's as high as I can go right there. I used to play the shit out of these games. Tokyo Highway Battles, the other one I used to play. Love these games. You just waste a lot of time doing this. Actually has 95% positive reviews. That's nice. I'll definitely have to look for that. Chris says, I keep thinking of more racers no one ever thinks about for Dreamcast. Stunt GP. Oh, yeah. Surf Rocket Racers, Exhibition of Speed, Roaster. Hell, dude, I got to get on and get some more racing games. Yeah, absolutely. think Dreamcast might be 40% racers. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, you flash your headlights at the dudes to race them. This game looks really good on a CRT. Oh, that's a guy I can race, I think. Slow down. There we go. You gotta get closer. There we go. Wow, what happened? I guess I misunderstood something there. Not really sure what happened right there. I'll try it again. Oh shit. Damn it. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's fun, dude. These little drag races and stuff you get into with people. It's fun, man. Waste a shitload of time playing these games. Alright. That's awesome. Okay. Put this Back up. This is the collection Yu Suzuki stuff. It's called GameWorks. It's got a bunch of his classic stuff on here. The game soundtrack is definitely on the spectrum, and I don't mean the ZX. This is a great collection. 3 of the games will do 240p on a CRT. Hell yeah, it's awesome. Every single one of these games is freaking badass. And they run really, really good on here. Power Drift, this is like a game that a lot of people didn't even know about. There were some home versions. There's a TurboGrafx or like a PC Engine version of this. It's not too bad, but it definitely isn't a super scalar game. So seeing it in its full glory is pretty wild, you know. If you've never seen it, it's a strange looking game, but it's cool as hell. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look at this.
Welcome to our exciting circuit. Go for number 1.
Look at this crap. This is so wild. I don't know about the music. Oh, man.
Second left.
Oh. Ouch.
Third left.
Wow.
Final left.
Wow.
Good for you.
Good for you. That's not really a compliment, is it? You're not really congratulating me.
2, 1, go.
This one will make you motion sick. For real.
Hurry up.
Oh my god, I can't even see what's happening.
Second left.
Bouncing around like a pinball.
Third left.
Oh wow.
Hurry up.
Yeesh. Oh, I'm totally off the track. What?
Hurry up.
I don't even understand what just happened right there. Oh my god, I just ran right into
Hurry
it.
up. We're counting on you.
Alright. How do I get out of this game? Yeah, it's a weird game. It's a weird game. Hang On's like really cool. I like every version of Hang On. Super Hang On, the Genesis version. I like all of them. Master System. But of course the arcade version is ridiculously cool. I had a racing game on the Jaguar that was sort of like this. I don't think it was quite as cool as this, but it was pretty good. Can't remember what it was called. But it was like scaling and stuff like this. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Doing terrible. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's as far as I go. Hell Tangible, what's up, dude? Played a bunch of Super Hang On and Shenmue. Oh, really? Yeah, I forgot you could do that in Shenmue. Yeah. I think it was Burnout. Oh, yeah, yeah, something like that. Career mode on the Genesis version was awesome. Hell yeah. Always fun crashing out in this game. It looks cool, if nothing else. Last line, they must have a lot of money to burn to just give your biker a new bike in the middle of the race if he blew up. Yeah. How do I get out of this? Let's see. I can't remember how to get out of it. How do I get out of it? Thought there was a key combination. Oh, there it is. Couldn't figure out what it was. Afterburner 2, right? 32X version is pretty cool. The Saturn version is basically perfect. Not sure if this is better than the Saturn version or not. It's at least as good. I mean, the Saturn version is like 60 frames, right? I don't know that you can really make it any better than that. All face buttons and start. Yeah, that's what it was. It just wasn't working for some reason. My stupid thumb wasn't doing what it needed to do. I was actually playing this again several months back. I play it every once in a while. I even like playing the 32X one. Like I said, I get something out of playing different versions of things, you know? It doesn't have to be the best version. In fact, sometimes I enjoy a game that's not the best version, but I can appreciate it for what hardware it's running on, you know? If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but like R-Type on the Master System, for example, I really like that game. It's not the best way to play R-Type, you know? I've got a IRAM cartridge on my Evercade that is the actual arcade version of R-Type. And that might not even be the best way to play it because they have the newer, you know, that one that I got on PS3 and everything. That's like, it's like you can switch back and forth between modern graphics and the original graphics. That's probably the best way to play R-Type. And then of course the Super Nintendo versions of R-Type are freaking badass. But still, I can appreciate every version for different reasons, you know? I like that. I like getting back into the mindset of a console. Like, get into the console and, you know, it's just a lot to appreciate for different reasons. I prefer Saturn version of Space Harrier and Outrun. Dude, Saturn version of Space Harrier and Outrun are both fucking fantastic. There's a 60 frames per second mode for Outrun on the Saturn. I don't know about Space Harrier. I don't know. But yeah, those are awesome. Last line, I get it. It's like people that like NES Double Dragon over the arcade version. Yeah, it's a different, well, that's a different game, really. I mean, Double Dragon on NES is not even really the same game as the arcade version. I like Double Dragon on the Master System, on the NES, and, you know, the arcade version, obviously. Super Double Dragon, you know. There's different versions. Game Boy has a good version of Double Dragon. You know, that's probably the biggest example of appreciating something that's not the ideal way to play a game. I love Game Boy games, and they're black and white, but there's something really special about them. There's a lot of really, really well-made Game Boy games. You know, Space Harrier on Saturn is also 60 frames per second. Well, there you go. Yeah, great version. Absolutely. I have those Switch versions of those, and those are cool too because you do widescreen and everything. I love that they put those out on Switch. I wish they had put them on everything, but I guess they only put them on Switch. All those Sega games. The Dreamcast. What an awesome system. Oof. I got to spend some time. I got it hooked up over here now, and I'm going to leave it hooked up. It's got a nice little spot for it, so I'll probably be playing more Dreamcast. There's so many games I've never played or never put any time into that I'd really like to. Plus, they keep bringing out these English translations and these hacks and stuff. Here's what we'll do. Hang on. I'm going to put this back up. Give me just a second. Uno momento. I got to find the spot in my thing where I pulled this out of. There it is. Okay. I said I was going to do this a long time ago, and I keep forgetting to do it every time I get the Dreamcast out. I have all these Dreamcast magazine discs, and I want to look at some of them because some of these I haven't even looked at in 20 years. All right, here's a purple one. Let me see what this says. Hang on. Tell me what this says. What does that say? May of 2000, Volume 5. We're just going to go out of order. I didn't take very good care of these discs, to be completely honest. They're kind of scratched up. So I don't know how well they're going to work. But we can see. Last line, Game Boy was the Rolls Royce of Tiger handhelds. Honda Civic. Need some homebrew action. Chris Courage, you're going to have to get yourself a 200 CD flip book for Dreamcast only. Well, Chris, the joke's on you, because that's that's what I got right here. I don't know how many that is, but that's why I'm taking so long to find stuff, because it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of discs. Hell, Tangible, even hacks on the Saturn versions of King of Fighters. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. Sega consoles. The Saturn is so awesome. Oh, yeah. I forgot they had that Sega Swirl on here. Dead or Alive 2. Some of these are just videos, and some of these are actual demos you can play. Slave Zero multiplayer. Sega Swirl. Do you remember playing this? I don't remember how to play this. Powered by Windows CE. Ooh. We have on. Oh, it's on PC as well. I didn't realize that. Email challenge, dude. Sega was so ahead of the curve, man. The freaking Dreamcast was definitely ahead of its time. That's crazy. I don't remember playing Sega Swirl, but Slave Zero was awesome. I'll check that out in a minute. Okay. Oh, okay. This is like Bejeweled, maybe? Sorta? I see. Okay. So if they're all bunched up, you can get rid of them. Okay. Yeah, it's like Bejeweled. Not exactly, but it's the same type of situation. Yeah, it screwed this all up. Totally screwed this up. I think that's all I can do. Well, I guess you can... Wow, this is interesting. Okie doke. Wow. No, I don't need to save. No, I'm not going to play it again. Very simple game. Alright, now how do I get out of this? Same way, yep, same as the other thing. Oh, that completely took me out of the whole thing. Too bad the Sega Saturn version of Power Drift is 30. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Sega Swirl was actually made by their Sega Net PC division. IRC email version is actually crossplay between PC and Dreamcast. Wow, talk about being ahead of the curve. Sheesh. Sega had the right idea, focusing on online. Unfortunately, they did it a little early, and tech just wasn't quite there yet. I did play NFL 2K against somebody once. I got my ass destroyed. Didn't do a whole lot of online stuff with the Dreamcast. But it was really cool. It was really cool. Multiplayer. Can't really do multiplayer, but that's cool. Okay, let's see what we've got more discs. Let's try another one. This one is Volume 4, March of 2000. Hopefully it works. I would not be surprised if some of these discs don't work. There's browser, Sega Swirls on that as well. MDK2, MDK2, Rocket, Retro Striker 2. That's it. That's all that's on that one. Okay. Let's see what's on. Let's keep looking. Hang on. Not a lot on that. I mean, those seem pretty cool, but let's see. What's this one? Oh, I have 2 copies of the same one. That's the same as that other one. Huh. I guess I don't know why I have 2. Let's see. All right, this is January 2000. MDK2 is a great game. Yeah. NBA 2K1, Quake 3, Unreal Tournament. Yeah. It still plays good at 30 frames per second. Will throw off people who are used to Arcade 60. Yeah, 30 is still great. Absolutely. Afterburner's 30 on the 32X, and it looks fine. You don't notice unless you see it like, oh, look, there's that Zombie Revenge game. Like, unless you see it, like, oh, Slave Zero's on here. It's not the multiplayer one. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Oh, this is a good one. Let's see Slave Zero. Okay. It's going to be like that. Okay, cool. All right. Jump. Use the D-pad to jump. Wow. I had the PS2 version myself, but I did play it on Dreamcast before that. I'm surprised these discs are working as well as they are. They're pretty scratched up. Nah, I say that and watch it not load.
Slave Zero prototype shows all systems nominal. Guardian Chan, you are a go for assault on...
Wow, look at that frame rate.
And careful, Guardian. That's some expensive tech you're operating. Not one scratch. Welcome to the industrial sector, Slave Zero.
We've got to destroy this sector's communications array by taking out its 3 core generators. Once the array is down, you'll be able to penetrate the lab safely. Your first target is ahead 0.9 clicks. You'll have 2 more.
That's
after
pretty
that,
cool.
So stay alert. We'll be
It's
tracking your
interesting
progress from
controls.
You must adapt quickly to your new form.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You and the slave are now one. Take control of Slave Zero with your mind and with your soul. Feel the power of the slave under your will.
Confirmed. We have visual on the first generator. Slave Zero, take it out.
Boom.
Detonation.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Here's what it is. The GD-ROM can read anything. That's funny. Another thing to keep in mind is Sega had online at launch with the PS2 and Xbox didn't have it until 2002. Xbox Live wasn't ready. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hell says, funny enough, I still have the demo disc that came with the first 2 Dreamcasts I got back in the early 2000s. Hell yeah, dude. I have the original ones here as well. I have 2 copies of the original one. Yeah, I got that one, and I got 4 more that we could look at, but I have to do that another time. I'm getting pretty tired. Been streaming for about 2 hours. So, oop, wrong thing. Sorry. Boop. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Guys, I want to thank you so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. This has been a lot of fun. Just kind of exploring some Dreamcast stuff. Like I said, I could just keep going forever. There's some games that I tried to burn that I was not successful. Giga Wing didn't work out. Geist Force and Ghost Blade. So I'm going to have to keep trying to get those to work. For some reason, they didn't want to burn. But mostly all my other ones have been fine. They played fine, easy, you know, just burn, no problem. But I'll, there's some other stuff that I need to look at. You guys made some good suggestions about some other games too. So, Hell Tantrum, I have the red and green discs. Yeah, I was looking at these. Talking about that. Red and green. The original one that I got with my Dreamcast is this one. That's the original one that I got. It's from, it says not for resale. Came with the volume 1. This one actually came with the Dreamcast at launch. Yeah, I don't have all of them, but I do have a lot of them. It's pretty cool. I think you can burn them though. I think there's on the Internet Archive you can find all of them. So there's some that I don't have that I could burn if I wanted to. But you know, if I'm burning this, I might as well burn games. It's kind of how I feel. Anyway, Hell, thank you for being here. Chris Courage, Last Line, Bassarino, Big Block. I always have trouble saying that for some reason. Big Block Plymouth, thank you for being here. Chuck was here earlier. Salvatore was also here. Jeff stopped by for a minute. Go Game Go. Anybody else, if I missed you, I apologize. I appreciate you coming to hang out at a weird midnight Saturday night stream. But anyway, it's been awesome. Second one you held up is the one I have. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys take care. I'll probably do something. Oh, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be playing more ColecoVision stuff. I got this thing in, and PJ also has one of these, and we're going to play some racing games with the steering wheel for the ColecoVision. It should be pretty fun. So hopefully you guys can stop by and check that out. You sleep and I keep drawing. Very well. Yes. All right, guys, I'm going to go, but take care, and I will see you again maybe tomorrow night, but if not, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.